says he plans to nominate North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum as Secretary of the Interior. NPR's Kirk Sigler reports Burgum is likely to usher in a dramatic shift in energy policy on federal lands. A billionaire software developer, Governor Burgum mounted a brief campaign for and throwing his support behind Trump. Burgum is known as a big booster of oil and gas drilling, though his state's boom has mostly occurred on private land. Historically, Interior Secretaries have generally come from Western states with large tracts of federal public land. North Dakota is only about 4% federally owned. If confirmed, Burgum is expected to push for more oil and gas and coal development on public lands, while likely moving to reverse the more conservation and renewable energy focus of the Biden administration. His current Interior Secretary, Deb Haaland, the nation's first indigenous member. Kirk Sigler, NPR News, Boise. Donald Trump is also nominating Robert Kennedy Jr. to head the Department of Health and Human Services. If confirmed by the Senate, Kennedy would oversee nearly $2 trillion in mandatory spending and agencies such as the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the Food and Drug Administration. NPR's Stephen Fowler says Kennedy is a vaccine skeptic who's promoted conspiracy theories about healthcare.
If he's confirmed by the Senate, the role gives Kennedy the chance to actualize a vision that's often at odds with mainstream health and science, likely through a combination of scaling back existing programs. Good morning, Daniel. Today is the day. Good morning, church. Tonight is the night, guys. Martin, what's up? What's up, everybody? Jay, what's up in the house? Today's the day. Logan Paul.
Legislation that restricts the use of school bathrooms by transgender students. Karen Kessler with Ohio Public Media says the governor is expected to sign that.
The ban requires public and private, primary and secondary schools to designate bathrooms and facilities for the exclusive use of either males or females. Republican Senate President Matt Huffman says it's about safety and security.
I think that this bill, in fact, protects the rights of most people.
The bill will threaten students' mental and physical health, according to LGBTQ activists such as Morgan Zivis with the group Equality Ohio.
Trans students want a fair chance to succeed in school, and these bills make that harder.
11 other states have some form of a bathroom ban, at least 4 in town and 4. Those 11 states and Ohio all voted for Republicans in last week's election.
All righty.
I'm Karen Kessler in Columbus.
Wall Street futures are lower. These NPR news.
I have not seen Toby. No, I have not. He might not. He'll probably show up after everything's over. Jake got slapped.
Over a 2-year period that ended in April of last year. Smithfield denies knowingly hiring anyone under the age of 18. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell says the U.S. economy is sending no signal.
Let's make sure we got everybody that we're going to say hey to on here. I'm going to go old school and write names down. That way I don't miss you. Daniel, we already know you're on here.
Thank your motor neurons. Those are the cells in our brain and spinal cord that make movement.
Pamela.
MIT's Richard Roman.
The Patriot.
How muscle tissue is forced to contract.
Martin, of course. Jessica.
And that's good news for those recovering from injury. Exercise can help muscles heal.
Oh, I don't want this thing freezing up on me. There you go. I would have forgot the Church of Phil. I would have forgot on Phil this morning.
The northern coast of Honduras continues to see from Tropical Storm Sarah. The National Hurricane Center says catastrophic flash flooding and mudslides will continue.
Yay! Okay.
Dave Mattingly in Washington.
This message comes from NPR sponsor Shopify, the global commerce platform that helps you sell and show up exactly the way you want to. Customize your online store to your style. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/NPR.
Looking for the right bank? Experience the difference at Southern States Bank. We're not just your bankers, we're your partners. Southern States Bank, your community, your bank. SouthernStatesBank.net.
Got it right now.
FDIC NMLS number 410611.
The House of Light brings clarity to your soul, offering a safe space for healing, drug compression, practitioners, services, classes, and wisdom, plus the tools.
All right, there we go. Either way, I'm going to win some money off of this because whoever loses the bout, we got a bet between Daniel and Toby. That's right. If Tyson loses, I owe Ryan $10. If he wins, Toby owes him $10. I tell you what, we'll make Toby pay me $100. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. If he don't come on, we will. Oh, you know what it means when you hear that, don't you? Eight minutes past the hour. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. It's a TGIF Friday. I like to call it Football Friday. We'll talk a little football action for you today. We'll tell you how the Springwood Wildcats did and the Chambers Academy Rebels did. We'll get you ready for some GHSA football round one, week one, with some of the high school football teams in Georgia. Plus, yes, Tyson takes on. Hold on. Tyson takes on. Hold on. Jake Paul. On Netflix, I'm going to be checking that out myself tonight. Daniel and Toby, two of my listeners, have bet who is going to win. I'll tell you that in just a few. Whichever one loses has to pay me. So, yeah, there you go. I don't know how that came up, how I got pulled in there, but hey, cool. We got to say hello to everybody here in just a few moments. We're kicking off the show with our traffic report, as well as what's going on around the area. We have a lot of news for you from Metro Atlanta up to East Alabama, so stay tuned for that. Wrestling wrap-up, SEC report, and the Mattress Man is supposed to join us. And we've got some local stuff going on that we're going to be talking about. Plus, I got someone probably popping in on that. So, some local events. Got to say hello this morning to Daniel, who's betting that Tyson wins, and to Toby, who's betting that Paul wins. The loser pays me. I don't know how to get in there. I did. Brewhouse, good morning, as well as the Patriot. Good morning to you. Good morning to Pamela, Jessica, Pamela, Pennsylvania, Jessica, California, Martin M. in Washington State, Jeff, Church of Phil, Pete here in Noonan, Sweetleaf, Bob, Tim, Rodney K, and Sue off the Navajo Nation. That's on the Earth Rock Radio. Also, Alice, David, Michael, Tom, Helen with an E, and Vicky in Canada, Diana in South Wales, Kiko in Japan, Konnichiwa, Robert in Australia, and Sarah in New Zealand. Just the name. And the Boxing Kangaroo is on with us from down under as well. You know, I had to come on because it was Boxing Day. Yeah. Not Boxing Day like they have in Canada where they celebrate a day off. I'm talking about Boxing Day like this. We got Tyson taking on Jake Paul. That's the biggest thing. It's going to be on Netflix. So they'll have a real match before this one. Oh, did I say that out loud? Two ladies are going to be boxing in the mid-match, so they'll actually box. The rules and all this stuff between Tyson's and Paul's going to be kind of exhibition match. You'll see a lot of big stars there and all that good stuff. So, yeah, it's just going to be something for Netflix to get some ratings as they're heading in and bringing in WWE Raw in January. I think that's kind of, makes you think there's a conspiracy around it, huh? All right, let's take a look at traffic this morning. RyanORadio Penitentiary, you're in lockdown. Let's take a look at what's going on with your traffic out there. Traffic advisory in DeKalb County, crash I-285 right before Flat Shoals Road. road right in the left lanes delays from I-20 to there. Man, that started about 12 minutes ago. Gridlock alert. Kennesaw, there's a truck fire cleanup near I-75 southbound near exit 269 Barnett Parkway. 2 right lanes are closed down. Use Highway 41/Cobb Parkway or I-575 southbound as you head into your final day of work this week. And I know how it feels for you if you're driving in Atlanta. Oh my goodness. Columbus can be busy too as you're heading out of Phoenix City into Columbus. There's a lot of traffic. I think there's a lot of traffic. By me looking at this means people are getting paid today. Usually they show up on payday. Heading on down, let's go from Jackson Street here in Metro Atlanta area. Noonan looking good, everybody. There's not much traffic this morning. I guess they've already had their payday last week here. I don't know. Traffic headed into down LaGrange Street towards where Noonan High School is. All getting ready for Noonan to hit the road tonight for their playoff game. Going down Greenville Street, taking down I-85 southbound. First going to hit into Grantville where everything is looking good. No issues there at all. Hogansville, Chief Shepherd says, we're looking clear today. It's cooler this morning, cooler night, but be careful. He says, watch out for one another. They like to have these wonderful traffic reports to us where nothing's going on. Heading to, ladies and gentlemen, LaGrange is looking good as well. Exit 47, heading to exit 1 in West Point. The roundabout, remember, pay attention or you're in back up on the interstate. No traffic in Valley and Lynette. I like to do that little Valley Lynette cross bridge right there. I like to call it going into Burger Road, even more Burger Road. So that's what we got going on. Traffic this morning right here. Stay with us, more on the way as we kick off your headline news right after this. Here's Van Halen for you this morning. Where have all the good times gone? I don't know till you tell me. Back when Dave Lee Roth was in the band. I got to get some water, guys. Pete, what are you mad about this morning, Pete? Oh, I love this song. Where have all the good times gone? Oh, I had to play a little Van Halen for you this morning. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. We'll be staying tuned. More on the way. It's 49 degrees here in the metro Atlanta area, Noonan, 50 in LaGrange, and 52 in Lynette, Alabama right now. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It's time for us to kick off our headline news of the morning. About 17 minutes past the hour. We'll kick off in Lynette, Alabama. From the Lynette Police Department this morning, they report 2 arrests have been made. 45-year-old Jennifer Marie Ray was arrested for FTA. Also, D. Vontrail Williams Trader, 32, of Lynette, was arrested for receiving stolen property in the 4th degree. In Coweta County, a suspect is dead, as well as a canine animal was killed after a chase that led to a shootout involving Coweta County Sheriff's deputies. The Sheriff's deputies attempted to pull over a driver in a Chrysler 300 on Highway 29 around 11 p.m. this past Wednesday night. The driver decided to take off and lead deputies on a high-speed chase into Fulton County. The deputies performed one of those pit maneuvers and tried to take the driver into custody with the help of the canine unit. Well, the driver shot the canine multiple times, and of course, the canine by the name of Titan has passed away. They identified the identity of the suspect in the killing of the canine officer has not been released as of yet. In Griffin this morning, officials have identified a lineman who was killed and another one injured in a little accident that occurred in Griffin. 2 men were working on a power project, which resulted in an equipment failure. The city of Griffin officially identified Eric Wims as a lineman who has passed away, and Trent Granger, who's injured in the incident and in critical condition as we speak. Please keep both of the families and friends of both men in your prayers, says the city of Griffin. Lynette City Council signed off on an MOU agreement that will potentially lead to a land swap at the LaGrange Coweta Airport. The airport and the Industrial Development Authority have been working together with a UK company in a project called Project Wing that would bring an aircraft maintenance and repair facility to the LaGrange area. The Department of Transportation and FAA have very strict rules on selling airport property, so there's going to be a land swap that possibly could help out. And ladies and gentlemen, after a decade without glass recycling option here in Noonan, residents can now recycle glass locally thanks to a partnership between Lime Creek Brewery and Ripple Glass. A recycling dump is set up at Lime Creek that allows you to drop off your bottles and jars 24/7 and supplied by our friends and supported by our friends that keep Noonan beautiful. That's right. Today is American Recycling Day. That's today. Lime Creek Brewery will host a welcome party from 6 to 9 this evening. That's a look at what's going on with your news this morning. More news coming up next period. Additional news coming up next period. We're still at 49 degrees here in the metro Atlanta area in Noonan, 52 in LaGrange. 52 in Lynette and 50 in LaGrange. Guys, stay warm. It's going to be a cool one tonight. So hopefully you all bundle up as you head out to the Lynette Fair. The final weekend of a carnival in Lynette, Alabama. We've got it tonight and Saturday and Sunday. 3 more days of family fun and entertainment in the Greater Valley area and surrounding areas. Nowhere else to go, nothing to do. If all of your football teams are not playing tonight, come on out and be part of the fair for the weekend. Back in a moment. You're listening to the RyanORadio Penitentiary.
Are you looking for a dog trainer with positive reinforcement to help you bond with your new furry friend, or to have customized training in your own home, or wonderful group classes? Check out Pits and Pals on their Facebook page. Rosemary has extensive skills in dog psychology, is an AKC certified evaluator, and Victoria Stillwell certified training team. Check out Pits and Pals Facebook for more information. Rosemary.
Tyson fans on here. Oh, yeah. I'm pulling for Tyson tonight, too. Man. I need to get some coffee. Don't want my voice going out on me when I get to talk more today than any other time.
I get my flu shot because I have asthma, and anyone with an underlying medical condition like me has a much higher risk of getting really sick from the flu.
I get my flu shot to protect myself and my mom and dad. Because when you're older, getting the flu can be dangerous, even deadly.
I get my flu shot because it's easy, and I don't want to miss out on all the holiday fun with my friends.
Flu vaccination is recommended for everyone 6 months and older. Schedule yours today and learn more at run.org.
To protect his home from disaster, Steve used courage, wisdom, and his camera
Phone. What happens when you drink up your coffee before you go on?
By simply taking digital pictures of his family's important documents, Steve can always have them stored safely online.
Yes, I've been doing that.
Disaster strikes.
The little monkey thing.
To protect your home and family before
Let's see.
disaster at ready.gov. That's ready.gov.
What is going on here?
And anyone with lungs can get lung cancer. It causes lung cancer deaths in breast, colon, and prostate combined. It can feel like a waste of time.
I don't even know what's. I didn't even have a chance to look into all this morning. I needed to.
And while there may be moments where you question your next step, it's essential to know that you don't have to confront lung cancer alone.
I did send it. I thought.
Go-to for lung cancer is here for you. From screening, treatment, and survivorship support to finding the right care close to home, we are your community. As your friends, your guides, your teachers, your advocates, and your support system, go-to.
Oh man.
Confronting lung cancer starts here. Visit goto.org.
And now back to the RyanORadio Penitentiary with Ryan O'Neal on the Sunny FM radio network. WQEE 99.1 FM Newton, WZZV 100.3 FM LaGrange, WVEQ 98.7 FM Lynette, and WZEV 90.5 Bryanville.
Welcome back into the RyanORadio Penitentiary. Good morning to you. Yeah, we appreciate you being with us about 25 minutes past the hour. I got to say, is coming up tonight is the big bout on Netflix. And who do you have in this match between the two? Mike Tyson or Jake Paul? Let me know there. 94% so far on our poll says Tyson. They're slowly, I don't know if truck driver Terry's on. Hey, they are slowly stopping to call me, guys. Oh, there you are, truck driver Terry. Good morning. They're slowly stopping to call me. Normally when I come in at night, I have a whole list of messages from from the clickbaiters or whatever you want to call them, the calling trolls or whatever you guys want to call them. I got about 5 this morning. Normally I have about 20, so they're slowly starting to come off. Thank goodness. Well, I know. Good morning, Patriot. Yeah, telemarketers. That's it, Pamela. But they get on my nerves so bad, I have to call them bad names. Trolls. It's Friday. Let's do a double shot. Which is weird. Witches are weird. But I'm not really worried about them or anybody. Because I'm happy. It's Friday, guys. We got to be smiling. I know we're going to have a double shot of what? A double shot of triple espresso is what I need. What happened is I just played an extra song. I'm only supposed to play. They only let me play 4 songs an hour. Thank God. Everybody else plays more than that on the network. But I decided to do a double shot because I had like a couple of new clients listening and future clients listening. And I want to do really, really well for them. So I wasn't ready to go back home and talk. So that's why I double shotted it, Patriot. I started off with Where Have All the Good Times Gone? Love that song. I got my double shot of something that I could pop. What's Pamela doing? Witches spell witches. They spell I thought if you take the W off and put B in front of it. I need a double shot of apple moonshine this morning. I'm going to say that about you. Let me write down truck driver Terry's name. Captain Hot Buns. I'm writing names down so I don't forget them in case you guys, too many people in the feed. Woo! Are you happy yet? You need to be happy. It's a Friday morning because the weekend is upon us. Oh, yeah, we got coming up for you. Stay tuned. CBS Radio News here. Got to welcome into the feed on our YouTube page. Captain Hot Buns in Arizona. Keith T down in Florida enjoying the sunshine this time of year. West Palm Beach. And truck driver Terry on the road this morning. All right, here's the latest from CBS Radio News.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. President-elect Donald Trump made his first public address since last week's big victory at Mar-a-Lago. He praised his pick for Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
We want you to come up with things and ideas and what you've been talking about for a long time, and I think you're going to do some unbelievable things. Nobody's going to be able to do it like you.
Why are you not happy, Pete? What is going on, Pete? Do I need to come over there and lay the smack down on somebody's candy ass at your job? Do I need to? Does the rhino need to lay the smack down on their candy ass? I'll have to do it because if we brought some of our boys in the feed, they might think we're trying to take over.
The House Ethics Committee could vote today on whether to release a report on its investigation into Mr. Trump's choice for Attorney General, Matt Gaetz, and alleged sexual misconduct.
Brother, man. Do we need to have an invasion? Do we need to put a group together and invade? Do we need to be the new world order? Too sweet. NWO for life. We'll get him, Pete. We'll get him. Yeah, Pete's sweatshop. We got to do that. Lay a can of whoop ass on them. That's right, truck driver Terry. Because that's the bottom line, cause we said so. Dang, man. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Thank you, brother. But seriously, Pete, definitely got to. We're going to keep Pete in our prayers this morning. We're going to pray for Pete that you protect him, God, over the evil and the sweatshop people and whatever else is going on that he's told us some, but not everything. We'll put him in your arms this morning, God. Take care of it and lay the smack down for us. In Jesus' name, amen.
It's the last carnival of 2024, the Net Fall Festival presented by Jordan Communications in the Old Mill parking lot with Net Alabama. 12 through the 17th. Remission 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. daily, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. Merry-go-rounds, family, kids.
That's right, Brewhouse. That's right, brother. Hang in there. The good Lord doesn't give us anything we can't handle. Amen. Thank you, brother Brewhouse.
I like trying to be a good role model and influence in the young guys' lives.
That's Grady Champion, and this Baby Blues week on Blues Time in the City. We'll hear from Grady.
God will lay the godly smack down on them if they keep messing with his people. Pete's a good guy. Pete's a real good guy.
Join me on Rosie Nevada for Blues Time in the City coming up this week.
I tell you, whoa, sorry, Rosie. I didn't mean to step on you there, my friend. Check it out on WQEE this weekend and WZZV. Of course, on WQEE, I think that's about 5 o'clock both nights. We're going to be jamming it out with the Blues Time in the City with Rogine Bailey every weekend here on a few of our networks. Here on the Sunny FM radio network, I'm Ryan O'Neal saying good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. We got a lot to talk about, so stay with us. Got a lot of sports to get into right behind this segment. And of course, we got our Grammy nominated winner artist coming up in just a few moments. But first, here's Pastor C.F. Reed telling us more about what's going on at WZZV.
I'm C.F. Reed with the voice of victory, WZZV.
Chiefs were the visitor team. Why would they have any control in the field? The Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl. Man, I didn't like that. I don't know who the idiots were trying to break into Mahomes and Kelsey's homes. That's pretty stupid. Runny, out of shape person gonna break into two real men's houses. You hear about that, Daniel? Oh my goodness.
Your church can be a part of our radio broadcast ministry. Here on the voice of victory, call 706-505-2888.
34 where you're at? Wow. Pretty. I'm gonna pray for your cold, bro. I know it's cold there. Stay inside and drink that Jameson. I don't know how that happens with, those guys are probably living in gated communities and stuff. I don't know how anybody could have got in. Probably some Eagles fans. Probably some Eagles fans. Probably so. Probably so, Daniel. Yeah, I'm a Falcons guy, but I like Mahomes. I like Kelsey. I just don't have. It's just weird.
Your church can be a part of our midweek broadcast. Call 706-505-2882. Get signed up.
You think the Chiefs equal refs? Ooh, that's fighting words. Daniel is the biggest Chiefs fan we got. And I have nothing but as an Atlanta Falcons fan, I have nothing but respect for the Chiefs. Nothing but respect.
Or you can reach me at my number, 470-215-0167. If you're in need of counseling services, please reach out. And online services are
Uh-oh.
Back to the Modern Radio Penitentiary with Ryan O'Neal on the Sunny FM radio network. WQEE 99.1 FM Newton, WZZV 100.3 FM LaGrange, WVEQ 98.7 FM Gwinnett, and WZEV 90.5 FM Lineville.
Currently, it is 49 degrees in Metro Atlanta area, Newton, 51 in LaGrange, 52 in Lynette, and holding at about 48 in Lineville, and they're an hour behind us. Good morning, Lineville. I don't want you guys to feel like we left you guys out in this 250,000 listening area on the radio dial. Real radio for you. We're also on the internet. We're also on YouTube. We're also on streaming. We're everywhere you need to be, but real radio bringing you real things that are going on. Coming up, we got a lot of sports to talk about. From Opelika's head football coach is in trouble with the powers that be in the Alabama School Athletic Association. We'll talk about that. Plus, we'll tell you how Springwood did last night and the Chambers Academy Rebels. All that's coming up for you. And we head into Georgia first round playoffs in all our high school football action. Point University, we'll tell you what's going on with them this weekend and their big basketball games last night on the road. But some people are disagreeing over the Chiefs in here. Hey, I think the Chiefs are a pretty good team. We'll talk a little bit of sports there as an Atlanta Falcons fan. All right. I tell you what, we always write this about this time. It's almost about 20 till in the first period. We love. Good morning, Jay. Thank you for joining us on the YouTube page. We always try to do a Grammy-nominated artist. This coming up, the Grammys are February 2nd, 2022. The most nominated artist in a long time since Michael Jackson is Beyonce. Second is Taylor Swift. And today we're going to do a guy that got nine Grammy nominations and 4 big wins. One of my favorite artists. I would say, I would call him, you know, in the 90s, we had so many different artists that we would say, all right, this band is like Smashing Pumpkins is our version of the Pink Floyd, or the Fish was our version, of course, of Grateful Dead, and Metallica was a legendary Led Zeppelin type band or something, or ours. This band right here, this guy we're about to play is our Jimi Hendrix. Lenny Kravitz this morning. Both Hendrix and Kravitz I love them both. Great guitar players. This guy's mom was a mom on the Jeffersons. You know, not Wheezy, but the other mom. Stay with us. More on the way. Are you going to go my way? Hey, I hope you're going our way. It's the Sunny FM Radio Network. And you're listening to RyanORadio Penitentiary. Well, the reason the Chiefs are right, because Chiefs are leaders and everything. And Redskin is kind of, I can say it since I'm part Native American, it's like saying the N-word. Chiefs and Braves and all that stuff's all right. That's why it is, Patriot. I've never heard of the tribe called Redskins. I have to look them up, Patriot, or send it to me so I can read it. Well, the Braves here, the Atlanta Braves, we actually had an actual Native American member of a Native American tribe who at one time was the mascot many years ago for the Atlanta Braves. And he was well respected and well loved. What's up, Jay? Oh, the Redskins logo was designed after the Chiefs. Well, guys, that's the Chiefs. Chiefs were always a good team. Keith's like, I'm gonna make you. Keith's gonna mess with us today. Keith says, Chiefs are nothing without refs and Taylor. Quote of the day. Oh, that's fighting words, Daniel. I see Daniel's ignoring you guys. They still gonna go. Them and the Lions are still gonna go to the Super Bowl this year, though. Detroit Lions. Yep. Oh, I got to know. Do you got to know? Welcome back into the RyanORadio Penitentiary. Who do you have in the matchup tonight between the two on Netflix, Mike Tyson or Jake Paul? 95% say Tyson over Paul. I'm going to be checking that out this evening myself. All right. Also, hey, man, I'm already going to call it in the beginning. We're not even finished in the NFL. We'll talk some NFL news and NHL news coming up from the SRN Sports Update. But I'm calling the Chiefs and the Lions this for the Super Bowl. I'm excited about that. I want my Falcons. They're doing all right, but I don't think they're going to go. The Chiefs are the only undefeated team in the NFL right now. And some people are not very happy that they are, but I know Daniel is one. He's happy. Thank you for tuning in there, guys. Let's jump into some high school football action, man. Oh, my goodness. We're going to run down a few of the games going on in Georgia here in just a few moments. 15 minutes away from the top of the hour. We got a lot of sports to talk about, so just bear with us this morning. Let's start in Opelika. Coach, the coach's conduct and the coach's conduct in rule number 5 is something that they are supposed to follow in the Alabama High School Athletic Association. A coach or a non-faculty coach found guilty of this unwilling conduct may be disqualified. Opelika Schools said that they are sorry. Them and also the head coach are both respect what the AHSAA has to say. And we talked about it just the other day. Opelika Bulldogs head football coach Brian Moore will not be on the sidelines tonight as they take on Hoover Bucks, the Buccaneers, the Hoover Bucks, who they had a MTV series off note on the Bucks a few years ago. Anyway, let's get back to it. Brian Moore will not be on the sidelines. He used what would be considered a Opelika high school media pass for the media at the school to go look at his opponents, Hoover, last week. And you're not supposed to do that in a playoff. He used the playoff credentials of Opelika student media, and they said there was no harm in it. And, of course, I know they want to get a look at one of the top teams in the state. Both teams are 9-2 for Opelika, 9-2. Both teams are 9-2. That's right. Both teams are 9-2, and Hoover will be hosting the Opelika Bulldogs tonight. Guys, what do you think about that? There's rules and regs you're supposed to follow. Have much respect for Coach Moore as a coach and what he's done over Opelika, guys. But I tell you, you've got to follow the rules. When people say don't follow the rules, I have an old saying. If I flipped everybody else's old saying, it's always better to ask for permission than to ask for forgiveness. There you go. It's always better to ask for permission rather than ask for forgiveness. That's been my philosophy in life, and it's worked out pretty good for me. You know, most time when I ask for permission, I get everything I usually want to do. If you just go out and go, I'm going to do what I want, it don't really work out that well for anybody. All right. So Springwood fell last night to Macon East 66-36. They concluded their season. The Springwood Wildcats look good out of Lynette, Alabama. Congratulations out there. Jay says, come on, Coach Bill Belichick wasn't recorded practicing himself. He sent others to do it. Yeah. Well, this was Alabama high school football, and there's a certain rule. Thank you for asking that question there, Jay. Anyway, Springwood loses 66-36 last night. Macon East moves on. But the only team left in the Greater Valley area out of Lafayette, Alabama, Chambers Academy Rebels. The Rebels are pumped up after last night's big win. They're going for their second straight state championship with a 52-6 shutdown of Monroe Academy last night. The Rebels await tonight's game between Bessemer Academy and Fort Dale. The winner in that will be their opponents for the playoffs. Go Chambers Academy, Rebels, Rebels. Rebels. All right, ladies and gentlemen. In flag football, the Callaway Lady Cavaliers and Troup County Lady Tigers and flag football were in action at Callaway Stadium on Wednesday night. And, of course, Callaway defeated Hardaway in their first game, and Troup defeated Callaway in their second game. I'm sorry, it was Thursday night, not Wednesday night. Big games tonight, guys, in the college football world. No, sorry about that. This weekend. We'll do SEC report coming up in the final period. I'm talking about high school football. Guys, I'm just excited because Auburn is going to actually play somebody we can beat this weekend. We're actually going to have one win. Okay. Class 6A in the high school football realm on the Georgia side of things. Westlake and Collins Hills, Mill Creek and Douglas County. East Coweta will be taking on Buford. A tough task for the Indians tonight. Go East Coweta. They hit the road against Buford. And Carroll will take on Decola. Carrollton will take on Decola. And Carrollton could go all the way to the top of the 6A. 5A, you got Dunwoody taking on Langston Hughes. That's right around the corner from us. Villa Rica and Brunswick. Tri-Cities will take on the Noonan Cougars. They play host to them tonight. Go Cougars. Got big games tonight at home. River Ridge taking on Rome. Class 4A, Harris County takes on Creekside just right up the road. Stars Mills right up the road, hits the road to take on Mays. And MLK will take on Carroll, Central of Carroll. Class 3A, guys, we got Douglas taking on Cairo, the Surf Makers, Spalding and Calhoun. Lumpkin County will be in LaGrange tonight to take on the LaGrange Grangers as they have their first round pick. And Sandy Creek will take on Otterville in Class 3A. Class 2A, Spencer and Westside Macon. Also, you got Carver of Columbus playing Thurl. And the Callaway Cavaliers in action tonight on the road against Miller Grove. That's 3A. Class A, Division 1. Hurt County on the road against the Hurt County Braves will take on McNear tonight. Commerce will take on Bremen. Temple will play host to Putman. And Washington County will take on Jeff Davis. Class A, Division 2. Greenville out of Greenville, Georgia will be on the road against Macon County. And Taylor County takes on Bounton. In private school, you got Trinity Christian on the road taking on Lovett tonight. And Providence Christian will take on the Landmark Christian War Eagles. We talked to Coach Tommy Lewis this past Monday about this. So there you go. That's a few things going on in the world of sports. High school football action. We got more sports for you coming up right now from SRN.
Walker's squad Barkley rushed for 146 yards and 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. Philadelphia Eagles stretching their lead in the NFC East with a 26-18 win over Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders. Jalen Hurts ran for the go-ahead touchdown for Philadelphia after he was evaluated for a concussion. That followed a hard hit in the second quarter, but he was cleared to go back. He finished with 221 yards passing. Elsewhere, the Kansas City Chiefs reportedly putting star kicker Harrison Butker on the injured reserve list with a knee injury. He is slated to miss at least 4 weeks. Coming up Sunday will be the showdown in Buffalo, Kansas City. 9-0. The Bills are 8-2.
Bud beer and smokes. Oh, you're ready for this. You're ready for the game tonight, buddy.
Only one game in the National Basketball Association last night. Utah just got past.
What's up, Frankie? Good morning to you.
115 to 113 in the National Hockey League. Your winners include the Islanders, Seattle, Dallas, Minnesota.
Yeah,
Buffalo,
Giants not doing too well, are they?
Philadelphia, New Jersey, Tampa Bay, and the
Jeez.
New York Rangers. Meanwhile, Connor McDavid has become the 4th fastest NHL player to reach 1,000 points. He did that in the second period of the Edmonton Oilers' 3-2 overtime victory over Nashville. The 27-year-old McDavid reaching the milestone in game number 659. Wayne Gretzky the fastest at 4:24, followed by Mario Lemieux at 5:13 and Mike Bossy at 6:56. This is SRN Sports.
Otherwise, it would experience transformation here in the church is the local mission. After pastoring for 30 years, one of the things I've learned, there's a distinct difference between some members who just shows up on Sundays, and that's their quote, checking the box, spiritual journey, versus those who actually serve outside the walls of the church, giving hands and feet in Jesus. And we believe those who actually serve, salvation takes place in their own lives. And that's why local missions is one of the pillars here.
If you can plan barbecues and weddings, you can plan to protect yourself from a natural disaster. Sign up for local alerts, prepare an emergency kit, and make a family communications plan. Get started at ready.gov/plan.
Brought to you by Human and the Ad Council.
You're listening to the Sunny FM radio networks, WQEE 99.1 FM Newton, WZZV 100.3 FM LaGrange, WZEV 90.5 FM Ryanville, Alabama, and the all-new WVEQ 98.7 FM Inland, Alabama. The Sunny FM radio network.
And you're listening to the RyanORadio Penitentiary. Before we head back into the music top of the hour, NPR News for you. Plenty of sunshine, ladies and gentlemen, for today. High near 65, winds northwest around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight, 41 and cool. It's going to be winds light and variable. Going into your Saturday, high near 69, plenty of sunshine, light and variable winds, low near 42. Clear skies tomorrow night. A few clouds from time to time, but that won't interrupt our fun at the fair. 72 degrees on Sunday, high near 72, winds light and variable, and mostly clear for Sunday night, low near 45. You can't give up your hey, cigars smell good, brew house. We got a few guys that get together and have a cigar club around here, and they just sit around and smoke cigars and have some bourbon and a big fatty there. You and Sweetleaf get along pretty well there, brother. Jessica wants you to smoke less. Oh, Brewhouse. Brewhouse has been nice. That's why he's nice to everybody. Frank says that just ain't good for you. Which, what Brewhouse does or what a big fatty? Fatty never hurt anyone, said Jeff. Nope, I guess there's a lot of people who do. There's 3 places in Coweta County that you know you can smoke cigars. And I know why you know, Pete, because you go there, don't you, bro? Hey, those are the elder statesmen. They got their things going on. Chili's on crackers never came back. What's up, Randall? Roll Tide Randall in the house. I got your picture, brother. That was cool. Your daughter petting the elephant. Holy crap.
WQEE 99.1 FM Newton, WZZV 100.3 FM LaGrange, WVEQ 98.7 FM.
Thought the thing was up.
90.5 FM Radio, Jordan Communication Station. Work for this podcast and the following message comes from Energy for everyone.
My mom's ex used to smoke cigars, and he was a very nice person. That's right.
Invest directly in solar projects that reduce carbon.
Patriots, I love my health food diet, but I still drink and smoke, but I'm not a smoker. Yeah. Cigars is different for sure, but still get mouth cancer too much. That's true. But there's something about them that they just smell good. I mean, if you just wanted to light it up and sit it in and now cigar smokers would be like, that's wasted. And I understand, but you could just sit it in there and let it smell the house. It'd be better to smell your house up with cigar smoke. Cigar smells are just so much. I don't know. Pete, did you respond back to that?
From western states with large tracts of federal public land, North Dakota is about 4% federal land.
Pipe tobacco. Oh, yeah. It smells good, too. That's back when they used to make it where it was worth something, but now it's not.
Trump is also nominating Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to head the Department of Health and Human Services. If confirmed by the Senate, Kennedy would oversee nearly $2 trillion in mandatory spending on agencies such as the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the Food and Drug Administration. NPR Stephen Fowler says Kennedy is a vaccine skeptic who's promoted conspiracy theories about healthcare.
If he's confirmed by the Senate, the role gives Kennedy the chance to actualize a vision that's often at odds with mainstream health science, likely to accommodate existing programs and refocusing others to align with
Prince Albert in a can, laugh out loud. Well, you need to let him out, Martin. Old joke. You got Prince Albert in a can, you need to let him out.
Lawmakers in Ohio have approved legislation that restricts the use of school bathrooms by transgender students. Here in Castro, the Ohio Public Media says the governor is expected to sign that bill.
The ban requires public and private, primary and secondary schools to designate bathrooms and facilities for the exclusive use of either males or females. Republican Senate President Matt Huffman says it's about safety and security.
I think that
Yep.
this bill
There you go.
protects the rights of most
I beat you to it. Yeah, we used to have clean, funny little jokes we could tell our kids back in the day. And that was one of them. Martin is 71 years young.
This is NPR News. Smithfield Foods has agreed to pay $2 million to settle claims it violated child labor laws at a plant in Minnesota. The state investigation found the company employed at least 11 children at its plant in St. James over a 2-year period that ended in April.
Wow, they had kids working.
Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell says the U.S. economy is sending no signals that the Fed should hurry to continue lowering interest rates. Powell's comments in the House yesterday follow 2 Fed rate cuts since September. New research examines what happens to the human body during exercise. As NPR's Emily Kwong reports, the findings suggest the benefits go beyond bones and the brain and may help the nervous system.
Next time you're exercising, thank your motor neurons. Those are the cells in our brain and spinal cord that make movement possible. MIT's Ritu Raman led a study demonstrating how muscle tissue, when forced to contract, produces biochemical signals that promote nerve growth at the cellular level. And that's good news for those recovering from injury. How exercise can help muscles heal and maybe help you kind of restore your mobility over time. Her research was published in the journal Advanced Healthcare Materials this week. Emily Kwong, NPR News.
The northern coast of Honduras
rid of that. Imagine being 9 and your parents are like, Billy, it's time you pay the bills. Go get a job. I know, right? I'm not going to work. Your little 9-year-old butt's going to work. I got to sit at home and play video games all day. At least back in the day when 9-year-olds were working with their parents, the parents were out there working with them. All right, Billy, get over here. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Don't stick your hand in here to cut your hand off. You cut your hand off, you're not taking you to the doctor. Oh, Lord, please don't freeze up. There you go.
Jackson Street, Suite A, here in Neal.
Call the Prince Albert. There you go. It's the head of your man part body piercing. What? Well, happy birthday, early birthday to Jessica's dad, turning 71.
Discover new ways to develop great talent at Graduate Lifetime, brought to you by Graduate Life, and every moment counts. Happier for living, and anyone who belongs together.
I will never do that. I will never do it. It's up here. Who do you have in the match between the two on Netflix? Mike Tyson or Jake Paul? Go Mo. Good morning, MOO. Good morning, Moo. Good morning, Moo in the house. Tyson, of course. We all know we're pulling for Tyson. Except for Toby. He's not on this morning. Oh, you think you do? Well, you might, you never know. Welcome back into RyanORadio Penitentiary, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 49 degrees here in the metro Atlanta area of Noonan. We're at 50 in LaGrange. And in Lynette, Alabama, I think we're holding about 51 now. No, it's down to 50 as well. You guys went from 52 to 50. Woo, it's cooling down a tad bit. 49 here in the metro Atlanta area, Noonan, 50 in LaGrange, and 50 in Lynette. Wow. All right, 10 minutes past the hour. Your time and temperature right here on the RyanORadio Penitentiary. Who do you have in the matchup tonight between the two on Netflix? Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. 88% of you are saying Tyson. I got Iron Mike myself. He's going to bite that ear off of that young punk. Jake Paul, who is a Disney Channel star, 12%. And his brother is Logan Paul, the former wannabe wrestler, or wrestler. Good thing one of my listeners are not on this morning. Loves Logan Paul. All right, guys, it's time for us to take a look at traffic right quick before we head into our first song of this hour. Let's take a look at what's going on with your traffic throughout the metro Atlanta area to East Alabama. Chamley, there's a crash investigating on Buford Highway, northbound in Chamley, Dunwoody Road. It's been blocked. Use Peachtree Boulevard, I-85 to go as an alternate route. In DeKalb County, there's a structure fire blocking Lawrenceville Highway west of Coolidge Road. You use La Vista Road or Highway 78. In Doryville, a crash in Peachtree Boulevard southbound right before Winters Chapel Road, and part of the left lane delays there. There is traffic picking up on Jackson Street here in downtown Newton, heading towards LaGrange Street, heading back towards Greenville Street as well. On down Interstate 85 southbound, no traffic issues in Grantville, of course, always light traffic there. Going to Hogansville, get off there. They got some great barbecue place there, some great food restaurants as well. But Chief Shepherd says you're welcome to come eat at our restaurants, but everything is great here. No traffic issues, no reports this morning. Heading on to LaGrange, exit 47, all looking good. No backup there. Heading to exit 1 in West Point. Remember, that's a roundabout, but it's all good as the sunlight is out. It's cooler, though. Heading on down to Lynette and Valley, where I like to call Burger Row across that bridge. And I guess you would say that's part of Lynette, too. They got some more Burger Rows there. No traffic issues this morning. If you see something I don't see, send it to us at LynetteRadio@yahoo.com. That's LynetteRadio@yahoo.com. Lynette Radio, LANETT, radio, RADION @yahoo.com. Let's travel down the Electric Avenue because traffic is clear there. With Eddie Grant this morning. Roads straight ahead. You're rooting for the underdog? Well, Tyson really is the underdog because he's elder statesman. But this thing's been put together by some money. This is a Floyd Mayweather type match. Electric Avenue. He is going to win. But I think it's like a Mayweather thing, guys. Yeah, Martin, how is your wife doing that? That's a good question. She's still having panic attacks. We're going to pray for Martin's wife to get those panic attacks out of her. We know it's going to take some time, God. It's all in your time, and in Jesus' name, amen. You're very welcome, brother Martin. Take it higher. Oh, that Electric Avenue. Heck yeah.
You're listening to the RyanORadio Penitentiary with Ryan O'Neal right here on the Sunny FM Radio Network.
All right, we welcome you right back into it. It's time for us to go ahead and get ready for your headline news about, I'd say, 16 minutes past the hour, going on 17 minutes. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. Time for us to take a look at what's going on around the community and around the state. You can become a great sponsor of this segment at calling us, or no, actually email us at LynetteRadio@yahoo.com. Some of the news stories you're going to check out on our Facebook page, WQEQ right now. Major security upgrades coming to Tuskegee University after a deadly mass shooting. Water shut off looms for another Columbus apartment complex in Columbus, Georgia. Auburn Auto Supplier in Auburn, Alabama steps up with a generous donation. And county officials weigh in options for the aging Muskogee County jail. County Sheriff's deputies. The sheriff's deputies attempted to pull over a driver in a Chrysler 300 on Highway 29, 11 p.m. on Wednesday night. The driver drove off, leading deputies on a high-speed chase into Fulton County. The deputies performed a pit maneuver and took the driver off course and tried to take him into custody. With help from a K-9 unit, the driver shot the K-9 multiple times, and the K-9 dog has passed away. Of course, the identity of the suspect who killed and shot the K-9 has not been released as of yet. Columbus police have found a 66-year-old man by the name of Alvin Howell who went missing a few days ago. He was found safe about 100 miles from Columbus and Hatfield by the Hatfield Police Department. Well, ladies and gentlemen, FBI in Atlanta are warning you on a new wave of cyber crimes targeting your personal information. Cyber hackers are scanning around and gaining access to your email by stealing your cookies from your computer. No, not the cookies that Cookie Monster eats, but it's called cookies on your computer. A cookie is a small piece of data that a website sends to your computer to remind you about your login and password in case you are logging in from somewhere else. You know, sometimes it remember me. If that pops up and you didn't do that, do not click. Do not click because somebody's trying to get in. That's hackers, ladies and gentlemen. Also, $1 billion prison that was built in Elmore County, Alabama, in the state of Alabama, partly used COVID-19 relief fund money to up the prison and make it better. Now it's going to name it after Kay Ivey. That's right. The prison, formerly known as Elmore Specialized Relief Facility, will now be beckoned the Governor Kay Ivey Correctional Complex. It's expected to be named that by May of 2026. Now, all of you criminals out there that are doing things in the state of Georgia, you don't want to be put in Governor Kay Ivey. You don't want to be placed inside Kay Ivey. Oh, I mean, the correctional facility. Sorry about that. Also in Lynette Police Department, report this morning, Jennifer May Ray, 45, was arrested for FTA. Also arrested was D. Vontrell Williams Trailer, 32, was arrested for receiving stolen property in the 4th degree. And finally, this morning, after decades without a glass recycling option here in Newnan, residents will be able to do so 24/7 as Line Creek Brewery and Ripple Glass are coming together to put a recycling dumpsters right next to Line Creek, which allows you to drop off bottles and jars 24/7. Supported by our friends at the Keep Newnan Beautiful. Today is American Recycling Day, by the way, on this November 15th, and Line Creek Brewery will host a big welcome party from 6 to 9 this evening. That's a look at what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. with your headline news.
Are you looking for that special gift for your daughter, sister, mother, grandmother, or best friend? Gift to gift of safety and self-defense. Hi, I'm Holly Reese, founder of Warrior Defenders. As a certified tactical self-defense instructor, I specialize in.
It's been sent 3 times.
Classes are weekly, in person, or schedule a seminar. Online courses are available. You can shop self-defense products.
Yeah, thank you for sending that over there, Minuteman.
I'm here to help you customize.
Appreciate it, brother.
gifts for the ones you love.
Hello, this is Coach. I would like to invite you to tune in to the subject teacher each Thursday at 8 a.m. on the station WQEE.
Did you hear? You heard HD Reese's voice. Holly's not here with us anymore, Pete. She's now the host of Empower Strikes Back on Mondays. She took it over for a week or so after.
Unattended, especially during the winter, and always lock your doors and keys or files with you. If you know something about a vehicle theft, call us at 1-800-TEL-NICB.
Well, there you go, Martin. Martin comes from that generation that I believe in God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, and then maybe science. Hey, it's because he learned science in school. They taught it to us. Believing in God don't just help my mental health, it help my physical health. $50 degrees in Lynette, as 50 in LaGrange, and 49 right here in the metro Atlanta area of Noonan. 48 in Lineville, as they're still an hour behind us for some reason. We welcome you back in, guys. We thank you very much. I'm getting ready for the big Tyson, Jake Paul, and we have our poll question this morning up. 85% of you believe Mike Tyson will beat Jake Paul in this bout between the two. There will be a mid-card bout to start it off around 8 p.m. on Netflix. I believe, in my personal view, this is kind of a kickoff to WWE Raw heading to Netflix in January. We'll talk more wrestling coming up in just a few and tell you what's going on with the Point Skyhawks as they get ready for their final game of the regular season. This coming up Saturday, and I can tell you how you can listen to it right here on the network, so don't you dare move away from that radio dial. And we'll have you some updates from their men and women's basketball last night. Welcome back. Stay with us. We'll take a look at that weather forecast after this. Right now, here's the wallflowers with that one headlight on the Sunny FM radio network and the RyanORadio Penitentiary. I'm Ryan saying good morning. Stay with us. We got a lot more in store for you. CBS Radio News right around the corner. Take it, Jacob. Red and white blood cells, what we were taught in school. You had not enough of them, you could be sick. And some of those, we were taught in biology class that certain cells could fight off diseases. Mike Tyson all the way 12. There you go. Top 40. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hey, this is Jeff with How you doing?
He didn't like the wallflowers. He hung up on me. It's all scientific theories change over time. A lot of them really do. Hello. Hello. Said, you like the wallflowers? Do you don't like the wallflowers, Jay? He sings better than his daddy, Jacob Dylan, Bob Dylan's son. Bob Dylan's like, hey, here we go singing this song about the folk war. Not on your jukebox. I mean, just think those people that wanted my show changed are getting pissed off right now too, guys. Thank you guys for helping me out on what would make them mad. Thanks, Roadside Randall. You know what we like to do. We'll be back to all talk pretty soon. Georgia on my mind or Sweet Home Alabama? Sure. I could probably play both of those, just not this morning because I don't have them downloaded. Sorry I don't have them in the system. Trying to get a lot of girly music because I saw a lot of people lady businesses that want to do advertising. We got a new one coming on starting next week. So trying to get the girly music out there for the ladies. We do the sports for us and the guns for us. Roadside Randall, we play Motorhead at the beginning of the show for us. Thank you, 12. You're a sweetheart, Ryan. I hope so. One of my listeners' favorite songs right there. They're all telling me how much they're enjoying it in the feed there. One Headlight by the Wallflowers back in the 90s, guys. Jacob Dylan, he's the son of Bob Dylan. I just want to drop in there before we head into our weather forecast. He sings a little bit different than Bob. You know, Bob's like, hey, how can you sing? Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. So Jacob sings a little. It's almost like Jacob took some, classes for singing there. I love the Wallflowers. Great artist from the early 90s, late 90s, I should say. There you go. Right here on the Sunny FM radio network, the best variety of music around. Hey, I still like Bob Dylan, but I'm just saying. Jacob sings a little bit better. Take a look at that forecast for you. Take a look at that forecast for you. It's going to be mainly sunny today. High near 65, north winds around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies going into tonight with a low near 41, light and variable winds. Beautiful sunny Saturday, high near 69, light and variable winds. Mostly clear for your Saturday night, low near 42, light and variable winds. Thank goodness the winds are very light. Sunday, a few clouds from time to time, but mostly sunny by the afternoon, high near 72, winds light and variable. And staying clear and cool with light and variable winds on Sunday night with a low near 45. Current conditions, we're at 50 degrees in Lynette, 50 in LaGrange, and 49 right here in the Metro Atlanta area unit. And a beautiful sunny skies. You're tuned in to the RyanORadio Penitentiary. Time for us to head into the Sunny FM National News with the CBS Radio News. The latest.
President-elect Donald Trump made his first public address since last week's big victory.
Bob Dylan rocks. Yeah, Bob Dylan does rock, but Bob Dylan rocks too. Got 49 where I'm at. It must be 48 where you're at. Wrestling themes, Jay. I do play some wrestling themes. That's how I get away playing the heavier stuff. Motorhead, Edge's song. All right. I'll have one for you. I'll have one for you when I cut. I'll have one for you coming out of one of the breaks here in a minute. I will. I got one coming up for you, brother. Yeah.
Democratic senators are asking for not only the report but the underlying information ahead of what is expected to be a pretty contentious confirmation hearing.
Trial begins today for 26-year-old Jose Antonio Ibarra, who's charged with murdering a nursing student on the University of Georgia campus. UT law professor Ron Carlson.
I got one coming up for you, Jay.
That rare autumn wildfire still raging along the New York-New Jersey border. Correspondent.
Oh, you finally saw a commercial for. I saw a commercial for Jameson too, Pete. You know who I thought about? I thought about Martin. I started laughing when I saw it. Oh yeah, we can play some Steppenwolf. I just got to download it. I didn't have no music downloaded in the system because we were doing all sports and talk for a while. And the music I got was sent to me in formats where I didn't even have to use it. Now that we're kind of doing music on all the stations together, I got to download stuff.
In Miami, Carol G made history. She became the first woman to grab back-to-back wins in the Best Urban Music Album.
Let's see that old glory. Something like, do you think?
Are you looking for a dog trainer with positive reinforcement?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
To bond with your new furry friend, or to have customized training in your own home, or wonderful group classes? Check out Pits and Pals on their Facebook.
Cancer research.
Rosemary has extensive certification in dog psychology, is an AKC certified evaluator, and Victoria Stillwell certified training team. Check out Pits and Pals Facebook for more information.
I'm gonna put that in there, brother. That is a good one. I just wrote it down there, oh glory, so that I can put it in next week.
Response Flagship is back in a brand new location. 31 Jackson Street, Sweetman here in Newton. Same great taste, the best chicken around. Fish dinners, open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's Michigan, right next door to their former location.
You're very welcome, brother.
So great.
Jameson with coffee and Irish cream. There you go. You got you a buddy now, Martin.
And yes, we're playing some Neal, some Willis, some Bobby, and the best in Southern Soul and old school blues. Join me out of the drill machine available for Blues Time in the City coming up this week, right here.
Right here this Saturday, 5 to 7 on WQEE, Saturday and Sunday. And we're also going to have it on WZZV this weekend. So stay tuned for that. It is one of our favorites. Speaking of WZZV, Pastor C.F. Reed is with us this morning, and he's got this to tell you about WVEQ, the all-new WVEQ in Lynette, Alabama.
Sunday morning radio broadcast. If your church would like to have your church program
some sweet Southern rewards? Check out the Southern Rewards Cashback account from Southern States Bank, where debit card transactions earn you cashback. Without Southern Rewards Cashback account.
I thought that was funny, Jay. Good morning.
Good morning. I try to time it right. I'll be quick.
All right, brother.
How's everybody doing this morning? Doing good, I see. I'm here driving. I got to stay in a fancy place last night.
Uh-oh.
I got to stay in a rest area in Metropolis, Illinois. You know who comes from Metropolis, don't you?
Yeah, Lois Lane. I mean, Superman.
Superman. I guess Lois Lane, too.
Yeah, that's who you were there.
You see the weigh-in. The weigh-in between Tyson and Jake Paul. Tyson open-handed slapped the dog dookie out of him. He slapped him like a girl.
He's like, look, you're going to respect my old butt.
Yeah, and also, Tyson has been using toad venom. It's something that he rubs on his body, and it's an hallucinogen. I guess it's like he must have been talking to Aaron Rodgers and that ayahuasca.
Oh, yeah. I see.
You know what? All that tells me that Mike Tyson is still crazier than hell.
He is, and I wouldn't mess with him.
I wouldn't either. All right, everybody. Love everybody out there, even Jessica. I love you, Jessica.
Jessica.
Sweet thing.
There you go.
And my Mark man, and all you other inmates. I'll holler at you. I'll be listening.
Sounds good.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
You too, Truck Driver Terry.
Yep.
All right, that's Terry C. Truck Driver Terry on with us. All right, J-A-Y-J, I've got something for you. Mike is sick in the head, but I can't wait for tonight. Come over here, I'll bite your ear off. Jay probably like, no.
Take action by taking the 1-minute risk test at doIHavePrediabetes.org. You might not be able to escape having this song.
Oh, he stepped on his. Yeah, he shouldn't have did that. Shouldn't have stepped on Mike Tyson's foot. I wouldn't do that. I mean, dude's giving me a chance to fight him. I would have respected him. I'd have played a little wrestling stuff, got in his face and run my mouth, but that'd have been it. Oh, here we go. It's for you, Jay. Radio Tribal Chief. Welcome back into the RyanORadio Penitentiary. Lynette, Valley, West Point, LaGrange, Hogansville, Noonan, Grantville. Your radio tribal chief is on the air. Acknowledge me. Yeah, I got a little wrestling wrap up. I had to do that as we're heading into the wrestling wrap up in just a few moments. Come on. I am the head of the table. Georgia Tech legend right there. The head of the table, says Jay. That's right, buddy. All right, guys, stay with us. We'll take a look at what's going on with Point University before we head into our wrestling wrap-up momentarily. But right now, about 20 minutes till, I like to jump back into a little bit of music, today's hits and yesterday's favorites. Here's Adele. Trying to get them ladies to spend their money. Yeah, Georgia Tech legend. You're right about that. You know that, Jay, they're going to have the Survivor Series with 5-on-5. I don't know why. I guess because they don't have enough time and too many wrestlers. They want to put some people on the original Bloodline and the new Bloodlines team. The people they want to push. But didn't have a chance to get into some of the other. Got to rock and roll here. Yeah, I know. 4-on-4. That's what I wanted them to do. Keep it original. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hi, good morning. Good morning. How you doing?
You're not supposed to be calling this early. Oh, Howlin' Wolf. I can do that and get away with that. But we got it. We got to get these ladies that's got businesses downtown that all want to spend money. They want to hear. Ah, that's psychological warfare 101. That's right, Patriot. That's what I'm doing right now. Using that music against them. He is a legend, Betty. I think he's going to win it. I think it's kind of set up like a Mayweather matchup, but still, he's going to win it. Mike's just going to bite his ear off. Come over here, Bob. A little rolling in the deep there with Adele on the RyanORadio Penitentiary and the Sunny FM Radio Network. All right, guys, we're going to jump right into it. We've got a couple more sports news updates for you as we head into the wrestling wrap-up this hour. SEC sports coming up for you next hour, the SEC report. So we appreciate you being with us. I just want to drop a couple of more local news sports stories for you. Last night, Point University's men and women's team went on the road to take on Mount Vernon. Both lost. The women lost. The men lost 70-65, and the women lost 86-52. They're back in action this weekend. Tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. will be the start time, ladies and gentlemen. That's kickoff right here on the Sunny FM Radio Network. I think it's going to start around 1 o'clock. Kickoff is at 1:30. Get ready for the Point Skyhawks as they hit the road to take on Bluefield Rams in their final game of the regular season in Virginia. You can hear all the exciting action of Skyhawks sports and Skyhawks football this Saturday on WVEQ 98.7. Yes, your home of today's hits and yesterday's favorites. So there you go. Here's the latest in the world of wrestling.
Championship. However, that may be on hold, especially since Damian Priest is booked to challenge Gunther in Survivor Series.
You think they're going to be Gold Glory says they're basically going to be pillow fighting. I kind of think it's going to be set up that way. I saw some pillow fighting before, though. Guys, they got this pillow fighting organization now. They beat the literally mess out of each other. That's a pillow fighting. That's weak. I watched it. Hey, buddy, we can do some sliding to Family Stone. I'll be adding some of that stuff over the weekend.
Given these two factors, it makes sense that Punk should do more than show up for TV time and just maybe cut a promo. Next up, rumors on Paul Heyman's WWE return. Now, is Paul Heyman returning to WWE soon? This is a top topic on WWE fans' mind ever since Roman Reigns returned to WWE. Bill App to discuss Heyman during a Q&A on the Backstage Pass Patreon show, saying Paul Heyman was at the Big Event convention this past Sunday in Long Island, and that was a question that everyone was asking. His answer was soon enough. So he is, from what I understand, I've seen him, but he's allegedly backstage at all the TV shows right now. Do you think Paul Heyman will return at Survivor Series? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, Dave Meltzer under fire. Some recent comments from Dave Meltzer aren't sitting well with veteran wrestler Dutch Mantel. Mantel has had a lot on his proverbial plate, with he and his wife reportedly back.
Honestly, I think Tyson will prove that boxing isn't the joke Paul has made it. Ooh, there you go, Jay. It's gonna be a good one tonight, guys. I'm getting with family, and we're gonna be watching it, ordering some wings and pizza. Hopefully they'll order one of them. I was like, hey, I'd rather order some burgers and steaks, but you know, hey, you guys pay for it. That's fine.
With most of the top donors being anonymous, and the largest known donors were Tony Khan at $5,000 and Chris Jericho at $1,500. Khan, many appointed at Mantel as a podcast.
Sorry about that yawning.
The promotion was at its popularity peak, and recently criticized him for the contract terms were strictly got in this recent deal. But Meltzer complained that Mantel's criticisms aren't valid. Wrestlers using the old school "he doesn't draw money" and not understanding that this isn't a mom and pop week-to-week business based on live event numbers, or what in the worst case scenario would generate $250 million next year, and most of that revenue is guaranteed ahead of time. It's unclear why Meltzer made this comment, and some people believe that they were in bad taste, not because Meltzer was sharing his thoughts on Mantel's analysis of AEW, but because of the timing. Dutch Mantel was actually...
Jessica says it's probably scripted too. Kind of like the way, yeah. I don't know what to expect from it tonight, really.
Noted his long-standing complaint with AEW is a lack of storytelling. But he explained why he's furious with Meltzer. Think about it. How many people...
I'll take that for $400 a month. Where are you at?
That's crossing the line in almost any business. I almost died. My wife almost died. But you had to use that just to make a point that you don't like me. His criticism of Meltzer continued along with a hint of possible physical retribution. So yes, I've said not so flattering things about Tony Khan. But Meltzer, you've done a lot worse because you've had this platform a lot longer than I have. I was just doing my job and you pissed me off. I'm still recovering from what he said, and honestly, if I could, I'd walk up to him and just slap the dog shit out of him.
Even if it's scripted up, it's Mike Tyson who doesn't know the meaning of a script. No, because he did stuff in the WWE and AEW too. Sorry, that's another reason. Big wrestling fan. He's done some things with Jericho.
What has happened to the WWE introducing a Women's Intercontinental Championship? The WWE's recent announcement of a secondary title for its women's division.
Oh, okay. Well, if there was a radio station there, I'd be all over.
That didn't happen, leading to confusion over whether the US Championship will be the only secondary women's title for both brands.
Good, everything is in here.
A recent report from Fightful Select revealed that talent we spoke to said that there was no discussion of a women's intercontinental title backstage at WWE Raw. It's unclear whether the WWE is waiting to introduce a second women's single title to Raw, or it's decided it doesn't need two secondary titles. There are many possibilities. For example, the WWE may want to keep fans focused on the US Championship and whatever format it uses to crown the inaugural champion.
Coffee. I need coffee too, Terry.
Another reason could be the WWE doesn't feel its women's roster is big enough to justify separate belts for Raw and SmackDown. Manchester only has one tag team title for the women's division, including main roster and NXT. Do you guys think the WWE will
God bless you too, Patriot. We appreciate you, brother.
I think Kurt Angle was disappointed with his WWE retirement match. Wait until you hear this. Kurt Angle's
Make your money. Make your money. Make money. Money, 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 money.
Explain why he thinks the WWE's booking of Corbin diminished his retirement match. It's a little disappointing to hear that he beat a legend at WrestleMania, a legend's last match, and they didn't do much with him after that. For me, it makes me feel like I did that for nothing. And so it's not like a screw you angle, but it kind of is. I thought they were going to run with him. I thought they were going to make him one of the top tier guys, and he was on his way. Baron Corbin fans are still processing his WWE.
There you go. I went through some bad times, all right. Good times, bad times. That's all right. Listen to the Led Zeppelin and it'll make you feel better. Well, God pulled me out of it. That's right. That's right, brother. He took care of me. I've always been a believer, but that's why I'm a true believer. That's why I treat everyone with respect. Except for that one guy I don't like. And no, it's not anybody famous. I can care less what anybody famous likes and does. That's their personal views. Cool, man. I wish everybody was like you, oh Glory, and was renting out nice homes for $400 a month. Wish everybody was that kind of good landlord. We have a few of you out there like that, oh Glory.
Sunny FM radio networks, WQEE 99.1 FM Newton, WZZV 100.3 FM LaGrange, WZEV 90.5 FM Lineville, Alabama, and the all-new WVEQ 98.7 FM the Sunny FM radio network.
Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up at the top of the hour, NPR News. We've got the Bachelor's Man joining us. We've got a lot of great music and SEC reports and more news at 15 minutes past the hour local. Right now, taking us up to the top of the hour is the Black Rose and Jealous Again. Yeah, Terry, see. Make sure everybody's. Got to meet people where they at. Make sure they're coming into the right building. You got to like some Black Crowes. Come on. Why? What's that tribal? What is that tribal act? Is that some? Is that Japanese language? Tribal language? Red bricks. Japanese. That's what I thought. It looked familiar. Konnichiwa to you, Red Bricks. Love the Black Crowes, Pete. Good. Good morning, Red Bricks. Love you too, brother, Red.
WQEE 99.1 FM Noonan, WZZV 100.3 FM, Range WVEQ 98.7 FM, Lynette WZZV 90.5 FM Lineville, Jordan Communication Station. Support for this.
Good morning to all the convicts. I know somebody's supposed to be coming in. It's supposed to be two people, I think.
With energy, you can invest directly in solar projects that reduce carbon emissions. More at energy.com/.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Dave Maddox. President-elect Donald Trump says he plans to nominate North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum as Secretary of the Interior. NPR's Chris Sigler reports Burgum is likely to usher in a dramatic shift in energy policy in federal lands.
A billionaire software developer, Governor Burgum, mounted a brief campaign for president to support Trump. Burgum is known as a big booster of oil and gas. His state's boom has mostly occurred on highways. Historically, Interior Secretaries have generally come from western states with large tracts of federal public land. But is only about 4% federally owned. If confirmed, Burgum is expected to push for more oil and gas and coal development on public lands, while likely moving to reverse the more conservation and renewable energy focus of the Biden administration. His current Interior Secretary, Deb Haaland.
You met the family of the guys in the Black Crow. Them through Paul and all of them in Blackberry Smoke. The old story went, and I don't think it was true. It wasn't. The old story went, and it wasn't because I asked the guys about it. They said was supposedly Blackberry Smoke was looking for a name for their band, and Chris Robinson came up to Charlie and asked him for one of them Blackberries cigar thing rolls. When in black, he supposedly said, "Give me one in Blackberry Smoke. Give me one Blackberry Smokes." And that's how the name came in, supposedly. Which one was it? They just went with that story.
Again, requires public and private primary and secondary.
RyanORadio Penitentiary, that's right.
This bill, in fact, protects the rights of most people.
The bill will threaten students' mental and physical health, according to LGBT
Ooh.
activists such as Morgan Six.
Got a house in Savannah. What? Oh, glory, cool. Who's Red? Red Bricks. He's our Native American specialist from Detroit.
For NPR News, I'm Karen Hassler in Columbus.
Wall Street futures are lower this morning. This is NPR News.
Shopify.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bruce Green, and I'm a counselor that works here in the area. I'm offering my services as a counselor. Contact me for my services at my website.
I do remember 4 non-blondes because none of them were blonde. I do remember that song, though. That was a pretty good song. What's going on? I say, hey. I'll probably play that one morning. What's going on? Oh, in the 90s, we had some crazy music, guys. It was all good, though. All but R. Kelly. Nim, 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 nim. "30 Days Special" is just a good band. Brad Company.
Sports and talk, the key in Union, Georgia, and WZZV, Victory 100.3 FM, Gospel, Hill Range, Georgia. Be a part of the local traditions and local
L7 was a good band.
The views and opinions of this show and program are not the views and opinions of this station, its management, or its community.
Oh, you do, don't you? On this day. It is a Friday. It is a WWE SmackDown day. SmackDown 8 to 10 p.m. tonight on USA Radio Network. But I'm going to be checking this out. The matchup between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. 87% of you believe Tyson's going to win it. And 13% of you think Jake Paul is going to win it on this TGIF Football Friday. That is our poll question on the YouTube page and our WQEQ Facebook page. All right, guys, as we get ready to head into this music here, a few things going on I want to talk about in the community. What's going now? Hey. You guys, my listeners got me into that song this morning. Off the air. All right, here's a few things going on. A Christmas parade coming up for you, ladies and gentlemen. December 7th, Saturday, and Pine Mountain, Georgia, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Children's activities with old Saint Nick himself. Also a chili cook-off. You had me at chili cook-off, guys, and more. Chambers County Schools are going to be out for Thanksgiving break, November 25th through the 29th. Just to drop that in there for you. Here in Noonan, it's the holiday Sip and See, November 22nd, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's going to be night market, live music, food trucks, and you can get hors d'oeuvres and more with our friends with the retailers downtown Noonan. Coming up on November 29th, though, it's Black Friday. For the rest of you, it's Black Friday, whatever. In Noonan, we call it Black Friday we call it Plaid Friday downtown. Yeah, you Black Friday, whatever. Plaid Friday is where you can get real good deals. Shop downtown at all of your local businesses. And we welcome local businesses in LaGrange and Valley and everywhere. You can be part of Plaid Friday too. If you're a local business, it's Plaid Friday. Forget the Black Friday sale. 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. is Plaid Friday sales. And then 6 to 8 p.m. November 29th, old Santa Claus, good old St. Nick, is going to jolly himself way into the Noonan area riding on the back of a fire truck from the Noonan Noonan Fire Department. That's right. Christmas tree lighting that evening on 12th Court Square, and you're invited to come out. And then on that Saturday, November 30th, Small Business Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., more deals with the small businesses and great shopping tradition the day after Thanksgiving and the day after Black Friday. And we like to say it Plaid Friday. And of course, on that Saturday, and it was started Small Business Saturday, funded by American Express beginning back in 2010. Also, ladies and gentlemen, in Lafayette, Alabama, Christmas on the Square, tree lighting December 1st, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Parade and food trucks beginning on December 7th, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. In Carrollton, guys, the downtown December 7th is the Carrollton Christmas Parade, returning to Adamson Square. And of course, you're going to find on the big screens at AMPS the SEC championship game. You had me at SEC championship game, I'm there. Also, that's at 4 p.m. and parade begins at 5 p.m. in Carrollton. City of Hogansville is going to present Waffles and a Movie. Ooh, it's a pajama party for all. Wear your pajamas on Saturday, December 21st, 8 a.m., 10 a.m. Special waffles with St. Nick and the Polar Express movie at the new revitalized The Royal Theater at 410 East Main Street in Hogansville, Georgia. And finally, from our friends at the University of Alabama National Alumni Association, they've got the Alabama Auburn Happy Hour coming up November 14th, 6 to 8 p.m. That's at the ASW Distillery, 1000 White Street in Atlanta. That's just some of the things. And finally, today, as they're going to school on Friday at Valley High School, it is Orange Tops Day and Khaki Pants Day for acceptance and inclusion there at Valley High School. That's just some of the things going on in the community and around our area. If you want us to announce something, talk about it, run our mouth about it, you won't even run your mouth about it. Send us an email at LynetteRadio@yahoo.com. That's LANETT radio, RADION @yahoo.com. And you, and all of you can get your voices heard in what's going on in the community, whether it's church announcements, whether it's community events, whether it's parades, whether it's what's going on here with nonprofits, such as our friends at the Humane Society, anything. We'll be happy to announce it for you. All right, we got news coming up at 15 minutes past the hour. Stay with us. Right now, here's Lady Gaga. We know you love Lady Gaga. That's yours favorite, Cher. Cher, good morning to you. Welcome in. Yeah, this is the radio edit version on the Sunny FM radio network. Good morning, Cher. What's up, Romeo? How you doing, brother? You kissed me. Why'd you kiss me? Oh, you missed me. So it's like, don't kiss me, man. I don't do that. It's all right if you swing that way. That's cool, but I don't. Romeo. Jessica, I think he's checking his blog list for you, sister. He's going to get you back on. Just to let you guys know, everybody is different in here. That's what I love about it. I want everybody to be different. If everybody was the same, this would be a boring chat. We'd be like, hello. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hi, my name is Diana Kraft. Well, I'm reaching out to let you know about new state-approved Medico benefits that might have a $0 premium, dental, vision, and hearing. So to check your eligibility, do you have Medicare Part A and B? Don't worry, these are the best ways to use Medicare card.
Callers, they just started. They started dancing. 15 minutes past the hour, time for your local news here in the Metro Atlanta area to East Alabama. Good morning to you. We're at a 51 degrees in Lynette, 50 in LaGrange, and still at 49 in the Metro Atlanta area of Noonan. Here we go. Some of our headline news coming up for you. A suspect is dead and a police canine was killed after a chase led to a shootout involving Coweta County Sheriff's deputies. The sheriff's deputies attempted to pull over a driver in a Chrysler 300 on Highway 29 around 11 p.m. this past Wednesday, and the driver decided to take off, leading deputies on a chase into Fulton County, Georgia. A deputy performed the, of course, pit maneuver to stop him. They tried to take him into custody and ended up shooting the canine dog, and of course, with the assistance. The ID of the suspect has not been released as of yet. Officials in Griffin, Georgia, have identified a lineman who was killed and another one injured in an accident in Griffin. Two men working on a power project with the result of equipment failure ended up being injured, one and one passing away. City of Griffin officials identified Eric Wims as the lineman who passed away and Trent Granger as the injured one in critical condition. Please keep these people's families and everyone in your prayers around them. From the Lynette Police Department this morning, they arrested two overnight. Vontrell Williams trailer, 32 of Lynette, receiving stolen property in the fourth degree, and arrested for an FTA, Jennifer Marie Ray, 45. Columbus police this morning are looking for a missing teen. 17-year-old runaway was last seen near Warm Springs Road in Columbus. The 17-year-old was last seen on Halloween. Avery Lee's her name, and she was wearing a black hoodie, blue jeans, and a gray sliders, 5'4", 120 pounds, blonde hair, and blue eyes. If you know the whereabouts of this young lady, please, the family is worried, 706-225-4339. Just to let you know, FBI are warning you out of Atlanta of a new cyber scam from cyber criminals targeting your personal information. Cyber hackers are going to access your emails by stealing your cookies. For those of you who don't know what those are, no, it's not what you eat on every day or bake. Grandma bakes on the weekend. A cookie is a small piece of data that is part of a website sends out to your computer to remind you if you're logging in a different, like you're in a different location, and it's asking if you're logging in and password and says, remember me? Please do not do this unless you're the one that's doing it. Keep that in mind. Also, ladies and gentlemen, in Fort Mitchell, Alabama, according to authorities, yesterday a bus carrying special needs students hydroplaned early in Fort Mitchell, Alabama. Be careful if you're out there when it is raining, ladies and gentlemen. No rain today, of course. And a couple of more newsworthy notes to let you know that what is going on. A bill on a plan to pass a brand new name for the building in Elmore County for the state of Alabama for a prison has been renamed. That's right. They partially used COVID-19 relief funds issued to the state where they could rename the prison after Governor Kay Ivey. The prison now is known as Elmore Specialized Relief Facility, will become known as the Governor Kay Ivey Correctional Complex. That's beginning in May of 2026. And finally, this morning here in Newnan, after years and decades without a glass recycling option, Newnan residents can now recycle their glass in jars locally with the partnership between Line Creek Brewery and Ripple Glass. Recycling dumpsters are right beside Line Creek 24/7. Supported by our friends that Keep Newnan Beautiful. Today is American Recycling Day today. Make sure you guys support that. Line Creek Brewery will host a welcome party 6 to 9 p.m. there right here in downtown Newnan. And that is some of your headline news. Stay with us. More on the way. RyanORadio Penitentiary cruises on.
The average time a resume spends on an HR manager's desk is 7 seconds, and most of them are tossed aside. Now imagine if one of those resumes belonged to Yasmin, who was
living in a shelter, juggling 3 jobs. I had to be resilient. That's something that you can't teach.
we realized
Frank said, I'm missing a joke.
that it could tell the full story of someone who
I'm independent and taking it on. And that's how I handle every project again.
discovered new ways to develop great talent at gradsoflife.org. Brought to you by Grads of Life and the
I get my flu shot because I had asthma. And anyone with an underlying medical condition like me has a much higher risk of getting really sick from the flu.
I get my flu shot to protect myself and my mom and dad. Because when you're older, getting the flu can be dangerous, even deadly.
I get my flu shot because it's easy. And I don't want to miss out on all the holiday fun with my friends.
Flu vaccination is recommended for everyone 6 months and older. Schedule yours today and learn more at lung.org. You can't escape a traffic jam. Know what else you can't escape? Seasonal allergies. And you might think you can avoid that. Coffee stays until
Do you guys know if Jessica blocked you, she wouldn't tell you the truth? She may not have blocked him. May have just been, you never know, guys.
In fact, most people don't even know they have it. But with early diagnosis, you can change the outcome and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Take action by taking the 1-minute risk test at doIhaveprediabetes.org. You might not be able to escape it,
Hush, MM. I like Rush.
but you can escape prediabetes.
I'm going to play some Rush in one morning for Patriot.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Welcome back in.
You're listening to the Radio Penitentiary with RyanORadio right here on the Sunny FM Radio Network. Back right after this.
Stay with us. We got more on the way on the RyanORadio Penitentiary this morning. And hey, I got Tyson over Paul tonight. I'm going to be checking that out on Netflix. That's what I got. Stay with us. We've got a great guest coming in. The Mattress Man is next. So stay with us. Don't you dare move away from that radio dial. Eddie Murphy. And then we got CBS Radio News after that.
How you doing?
Good. How about you?
Good. What's your name again?
My name is Ryan.
Ryan, Dave. Nice to
Dave,
meet you.
nice to meet you,
Here's
Dave.
a little treat for you too from our crumble stores.
Oh, right. Oh, you shouldn't have did that.
So this one's chilled, but you need to pop them in the microwave for 25 seconds.
Okay.
So, beautiful. So,
Awesome. Well, now I know I'm these before all my other clients come in today. I'm like, what?
that's pretty cool little stuff you got here.
Thank you.
How long you been doing this?
I've been here in Newton for about 7 years.
Yeah.
And we started off as 70s music, and then we did some sports talk and stuff like that. Now that we got all 4 stations together, we're kind of doing top oldies music and today's hits and yesterday's favorites.
Okay.
But also, I still got my sports shows on the middays.
Oh, nice.
Because I got a guy that's from Canada that lives in Florida. He used to be with the Rough announcer and been in the NHL. And I'm not gonna get rid of this show. He put his show on here. We're the only radio station he's on.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So we're trying to do something for everybody. So now that we got more focusing in on local news from here all the way down to Lynette, it's just been picked up a lot more.
That's awesome, yeah.
Been doing all of that.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you inviting us on and everything. I think it's a great thing.
Yeah.
I love this community.
I do too. It's a good community. It's a very good community. Well, you can sit down here.
So am I able to mention crumble cookies as well?
Yeah, we're going to do all that.
Yeah, you guys are kind of hard to find.
Yeah. We're the only station he has that's we're in our own little place.
Right.
Because everything else is in Lynette.
Okay.
Even our TV station he's got in Lynette. He's got 3 buildings.
Yeah.
And he's got 3 radio stations and then the office and then the television station.
Okay.
So I'm not under the roof with him.
Right.
But there's not very many of us anyway. So I would like to be under the roof with them.
Right.
But I'm up here.
So what time frame are you on?
I am on from 7 to 10 Monday through Friday.
Okay.
And my morning show is on all 4 radio stations we own.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. So yeah. And he was like, Monday we changed up a few things, and I was like, hey, that's cool with me.
Yeah.
So all right, let's see, guys. We play the news and then we'll come back. Got some time with you.
Yeah, when I dialed into the station, it was a little fuzzy in this area, or maybe it was.
Probably was where you were. Yeah.
Try it again.
Let me get rid of. Oh, no. Let me get rid of that. I want to keep that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that so we can come back. Get rid of this. Bring that there. There we go. All right, guys, y'all be good. You're going to be jealous on the YouTube because I'm going to have to show you guys what I got. Yeah, I know. I know you're jealous now.
Pie week coming up for Thanksgiving.
Oh, really?
No cookies. It's going to be 6 different pies.
6 different pies. Sweet potatoes, one of them. Pumpkin's one of them, right?
Probably. Pumpkin, definitely.
Definitely pumpkin. Pecan? Probably. I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite ones is pecan and pumpkin. But also, I'm weird because I like the old mincemeat pies.
I do too.
Yeah.
It's an odd pie.
It is.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, it's a fruit pie, but
Right.
that's what I like about it.
Exactly.
But Jay says he's hungry. Well, Jay, you're gonna have to order them online now. You have to get them, guys.
So you got a YouTube going?
Yeah, we do YouTube and Facebook. We share it on the Facebook. We do it on the YouTube and all the stations. Yeah, so we try to do everything. We utilize all the modern stuff with radio, so just to connect everything together. Yes. There you go.
Wishbone Fried Chicken is back in a brand new location, 31 Jackson Street, Suite A here in Newton. Same great taste, the best chicken around. Fish dinners, open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's Wishbone Fried Chicken, right next door to the former location, bringing you the best chicken around. So great. Wishbone Fried Chicken.
Oh, now you talking about cooking cookies there. Okay.
Suite A here in Newton.
Oh, glory. It's like talking about cooking cookies. Yep.
I'm offering my services as a counselor. Contact
I done made every one of you hungry, huh? Good.
I'm CF Reed with WQEE Church Service Announcement. Listen Tuesday morning, 10 o'clock a.m. to 11 a.m.
You'll find out here soon, Pete in Noonan. You're gonna have to order some of these for HD Reese and you.
The Sunday school teacher with co-pastor Patricia McFall. Sunday, 8:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Church by the Word with Pastor Arthur McFall. 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Sunday, let go and let God with Awesome Neal. We like to invite your church to be a part of Sunday morning broadcast here on WQEE FM. Call 770-347-9747 for more information.
Looking for the right bank? Experience the difference at Southern States Bank. We're not just your bankers, we're your partners. Southern States Bank, your community, your bank. SouthernStatesBank.net. Nothing other than FDIC and NMLS number 410611.
Hey, sports fans, it's Rod Peterson here, host of the Rod Peterson Show, inviting you to join us daily for 2 hours on Atlanta's
Taking your place, Martin. Yeah.
I say fun because it is. You've never heard a show like it because we make the listeners a part of the show every day between.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to come back. Then we got the SEC report to come up after that. Huh?
How long you been doing this?
I've been in radio for 25 years. Yep. Yep. Done radio and played in bands. That's the only thing I've ever done. Yep. Well, I worked a few regular jobs in my life. I can say I worked at McDonald's back in the day.
Hey, that was my first job.
Me too. Welcome back into the RyanORadio Penitentiary. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, guys. We've got a special guest in the studio. He's known as the Mattress Man throughout the area. Who do we have with us this morning?
How you doing, Ryan? Thanks for having me on. This is David Payne.
Hey, David. We appreciate having you with us here and everything. And we're going to talk about your mattresses, and we're going to talk about the Mattress Man and all that. But right now, I got something in front of me that's got me a little bit hungry. So let's start off with this first. You got me hungry.
So my beautiful wife and partner, we are from this community, been here quite a while.
Right.
We actually own and operate 5 businesses in this Fayette County and Coweta County. So
Awesome.
we have the 3 local crumble cookies.
Right.
Mystery City, the Sharpsburg and the Ashland Park location. So that's what you're enjoying in front of you today.
Right.
But yeah, we've had them for about 2 years now, and they're going well. And it's a great thing to be able to serve our community and offer these types of treats and make people smile, especially the children. It's a great experience. So in my career, I'm used to doing a lot of things. I was a leader in the industry with distribution.
Right.
So I'm used to having 300 employees, 600 customers, a lot going on.
Right.
So once we got the 3 Crumble stores open, I guess I was still a little bit bored. So my wife and I for something else. And
right.
So we found a great concept, and it's called Mattress by Appointment.
Okay.
So in Fayette County, we actually opened up a Mattress by Appointment store in it's the Lee Center in Fayetteville.
Okay.
That was last December.
Okay.
So I love it. In my career, I got to help others build their careers and help their families do great things. So I still get to help people, in this industry.
Right.
I'm a dealer, so I get everything at a great price. I get to sell them at a great price.
Oh, wow.
And I still get to help families, especially families in need. In today's world, a lot of people are having a rough time. So,
yes, they are.
With our prices, you can't beat them. I'm at least 50% off of the retailers, the big box stores.
Excellent.
Beautiful, high quality, brand new product.
Love it.
So most of our advertising is on Facebook, Instagram. So that's where all of our traffic comes from.
Right.
And I'd like to reach out and touch the community a little bit more and try to get that local business and help them understand what we do and what we can do for them. So we opened up the one in Fayetteville last December, and I got excited about that. And then we had a great person here in Coweta County that already owned the Mattress by Appointment in Noonan. He went on to different things, and I believe a real estate career.
Okay.
So we ended up making an agreement, and I took over that mattress store in Noonan, and I've been doing that since May.
Wow.
So everything's going really well, and I tell you, it's just a great feeling. The great thing about this business, Ryan, is I get to sit down and I get to befriend them. Spend some time with it. It's by appointment only.
Right.
I get to give each individual customer their own time, their own attention.
Wow.
It's no pressure sales. All you do is come in. We talk for a couple minutes, kind of get an understanding of what you're looking for. Next thing you know, I have 2 showrooms. You get 12 different styles to choose from, to lay on, to try out. And then once you see the price tag, it's a win-win.
Definitely.
Absolutely. And I encourage my customers to go out to the big box stores, which I won't name here today.
Right.
I want them to taste that and flavor what's out there in the market, and then come see me, because instantly it's a no-brainer.
There you go. And what I love about it is, David, you're providing something that we all need, which is a good night's sleep. Every doctor says, you got to have a good night's sleep. You got to do this, you got to do that. But if you got a lumpy mattress, or you're just sleeping whatever, and you've had something for 20, 30 years, you're providing something that's going to not only give a good night's sleep, but hey, we're getting older. We got back problems, right?
More than that.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you think about it this way, honestly, we all as humans, whether you're single or married, it doesn't matter. You spend over 30% of your life on that mattress.
Right.
And imagine in a marriage, when you spend 33% of your life on an uncomfortable marriage.
Yeah.
The next day, it's a little rough getting started, right?
Yeah, it is.
So you want to wake up with a smile. You want to have
exactly.
a great day, you want to feel good, and that's what it's about. And a lot of people underestimate the absolute power of a great mattress.
Right.
And you have to have that night's sleep. It affects your health, it affects your aging, and it affects your mood, definitely.
Yes.
So it's
all in one.
And my wife and I we're excited. We have a great team here with the Crumble stores. So those are running fantastic. We have a great leader that runs 2 of our stores, and my wife is actually operating the Peachtree City store, which is our busiest store.
Right, of course.
Absolutely, just doing a phenomenal job. So that frees me up to manage both of the mattress stores.
Right.
And being by appointment, it also frees me up to be at either location without having to have a sales force there.
Right.
The one thing, if I could do a little different, is when we do our ads, I want folks to understand it's not a scam. There's a lot of things going on out there in this world. They are scams.
Yes.
But we are 2 legitimate businesses with the mattress from Fayetteville and Noonan. And it's a great thing, but I just want people to understand it's okay. Reach out to us. You'll see our ads out there. You can call 678-888-1246 for Fayetteville. You can call 678-633-8897 for Noonan. and we'll set that appointment up, and I guarantee you, you're going to be pleased at the outcome.
Definitely so. And with that being said and done, how do we get the mattresses home? Do you guys provide that, or do we have to provide it?
So you can either pick that mattress up and bring it home yourself, or we
Okay.
can arrange delivery.
Okay.
So I deliver to all the surrounding counties.
Okay, awesome.
Into Atlanta, all the way down to Griffin, LaGrange, Columbus,
Oh, okay.
We have a wide range of what we can do. Usually it's same day delivery, if
Right.
not the next day.
No problem.
It gets that bed in your house as quickly as possible. And
Wow.
that's why you're there, and that's what you need.
All right, guys, listening all the way down to LaGrange into Lynette and all surrounding areas, guys. You heard that delivery, or you can take it home yourself. Make sure you get in contact with our friend Mattress Man. That's what we'll call him, David here. So, and then of course, oh man, I'm looking at this food, cookies this morning. You said that you guys are going to be getting ready to do Thanksgiving pies pretty soon.
Yeah, so I believe it's the week of Thanksgiving. It's going to be all pie week.
Oh,
these
I
are
love
new
pie.
recipes that we haven't offered. Some are new that we haven't offered before. So
Right.
look out for that. It'll be a great treat to have at your Thanksgiving meal.
Mm-hmm.
So come see us for sure. I would like to give 2 shout outs
Sure.
for Mattress by Appointment. Some dear friends of mine, we have a store over in Carrollton.
Okay.
Phenomenal. Reese is the owner there and does a great job. And if you're anywhere near Carrollton, please, and you need a mattress, reach out to them. And then Chris up in Alpharetta does a phenomenal job. Absolutely.
Well, I love how you guys are working together as separate entities, but making sure you're like, if you're in this area, go visit our friends. That's the way all local business should be. It's the way we are here at the radio station. We love it. We love it.
And last thing I'd like to say is, we also work with a lot of charities and all of our surrounding schools, and we've done a lot of events for the schools, and events at the stores, events at their locations. We love doing that, and we do that as often as possible. We also work with a couple nonprofit charities, and one is Backstreet Arts here in Newnan. Great group. They do wonderful work. And then Healing for Heroes, just starting to do some things with them, and the person that coordinates a lot of their activities,
right,
and helps them out. So we're starting to work with them. But it's such a good feeling and a win-win to be able to help the community and do those great things, because there's not a lot of people that have the time or energy or even the know-how to help these folks, and they're just trying to help our community and help our people.
Excellent. Well, one more time, David, tell them how to get in contact with you guys and all that good stuff to set up appointments.
Absolutely. You can call or text the Fayetteville location at 678-888-1246, or the Newnan location at 678-633-8897, and we'll get you taken care of.
Sounds good. Well, guys, make sure you do that. We're going to be back here in a moment. Here's the latest from SEC News and the SEC report. It went good. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's my first time doing it.
No, you did good. You did good.
But yeah, it's so I would like to do this periodically. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts?
We could put it on. Like I said, we usually have every first or third Fridays available.
Okay.
You can come in, and we can set you up to come in there.
Yeah, I kind of want to, over time, just kind of get it more normalized, like I'm, local back in.
Yeah.
Just want to reach out to the folks again.
Yeah, we want to do that. And if you can come in, if you want to come in a little earlier in the 8 o'clock hour to give us a little bit more time.
That's fine.
On Fridays, because Fridays usually have this SEC report to run up till 10 o'clock when the shows come on, because we have shows that come on too.
Okay.
Local shows that buy on Friday. So we'll buy every day, but yeah, that'd be easy for you just to come in during that time.
Okay. As far as payment, so how do you want to do that?
Well, I can invoice you, and I've got a PayPal link we send to everybody.
That's awesome.
It's easiest thing.
Okay.
Easier that way that and then you can take a picture of your payment that day, send me over a copy of it, and then I have a copy of it in my email.
Okay.
And so, because when the accountant checks all the PayPal for all the stations, she don't know which days pay. So say you pay the first of the month, or say you pay on the 31st, the last of the month for the next month.
Right.
She won't, by the time 15th gets here for when it's payment to pay out to, she only knows what's 3 or 4 days ago. So she has to go all the way back and check, and she can only check the beginning of the month. And I said, no, David paid on the 30th or the 31st.
Right.
Oh, okay, check. Because I have a preacher that does that.
Okay.
He was paying on the last of the month, and he's like, did so-and-so pay? I'm like, yeah, check the last month. So
you let me know how to pay, when
yeah.
to pay, and I'll take care of it.
Usually I send out between the 1st and the 5th. I always send out invoices. I send everybody out same thing quickly on the same day, because I got everything set up that way, and just email it. It's a lot easier than me delivering or sending it in the mail and all that kind of stuff.
Make it simple.
Yeah, that's the only good thing I like about 2024 is being able to send bills out like that.
Change, yeah.
I mean, used to back in the day, you had to mail them out or deliver them in person.
I remember sitting at my kids' table paying bills with envelopes and stamps, right?
Yes.
Unreal. So,
I remember all that stuff. I remember, I grew up in the 90s, so that's when we just first got the box phones.
Yeah.
So I remember graduating in 93, and then when I had to start paying bills, that was the way it was. I had to actually go give a check cash from work. Right. I was working at McDonald's, going to college. Give my check cash, go pay my car payment, go here, go there, do all that.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, and thinking about how we used to do it compared to, I just go on my phone now and just hit, and all my bills are paid.
Never left your chair.
And never left the chair, just there watching TV.
Hey, last question for you. Is there any way to get this segment or not?
Yeah, I can try to cut it out for you.
I would love to do that.
Yeah, I'll cut it out. I'll try to get it cut out this week and probably sometime next week.
No worries.
Yeah, because I'm planning on going to family in Valley today because we're going to watch the Tyson.
Yeah, so
Paul.
is that tonight?
Yeah, that's on Netflix tonight.
Okay.
So I think it's going to be I think it's going to be more like Mayweather thing is money. I mean, the actual boxing match is going to be the two girls in the mid-card match.
Right.
That's going to be the one where they're actually beat the mess out of each other.
I think this Tyson fight, he might get another 34-second knockout.
Yep.
That's a beast, dude.
He is. Yes. Anyway, I want him to bite the ears off again.
Absolutely. Now that would, I don't want him to, but that'd be funny.
I'm just kidding. So you're a hockey fan?
Yeah.
Cool.
So I grew up in Florida. I'm from Pittsburgh, so I'm diehard Steelers, right?
Okay. Steelers. Yeah.
Over the years. Never knew anything about hockey. 31 years in Florida. So
right.
My ex-wife was, she lived 40 years in Pittsburgh, so she was diehard Pens.
Right.
And so we watched the Tampa Bay Lightning in 2004 and watched the whole playoffs, and I fell in love with that sport. That is a badass.
It is. We work with the Columbus River Dragons out of Columbus, so I get some tickets. We're getting tickets. If you guys are available after you have any time, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, if you guys want to go see some River Dragons hockey, I can get you some tickets.
That'd be awesome. Where is this at?
Columbus, Georgia. Yeah. Not too far.
Okay.
So, and my midday show is mainly an NHL, CFL, and NFL show. That's what he is. He's a hockey guy. So, and speaking of that, my coach comes on Mondays with me from Landmark Christian in Fairburn. He was originally from Florida, but he went to college and coached on the coaching staff when a certain coach of the Steelers right now was playing football.
Yeah.
So he's friends with him.
Oh wow. That's
awesome.
So I got the Steeler tattoo. I'm tired.
Yeah. Well, I got a lot of different people watch here, different fans of different teams, but that is so cool.
Did you say Wednesday the day before Thanksgiving?
Yeah, the day before.
I'll have all our family out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, next time we will have tickets to give away in December.
Okay.
So they're gonna have their toys.
My wife down there. I don't think she's ever been to a hockey game.
I'll get. We got tickets to give away with the River Dragons. They've been working with me for the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
We were actually running their games on the radio for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So love hockey. I loved hockey back in the day, even though I was from the South.
Yeah.
I loved it for a long time because being in a rock band back in the day, heavy metal rock bands, that's what I played drums. We'd sit around and watch hockey.
Right.
And that was our sport to watch. And then we just got into it.
I think it's the best sport on.
Yeah.
I really
It
do,
is.
man. And those guys, they're tough.
Man, they're
just
you got to do three things at once. You got to play 4 games at one time in that. You got to skate like a professional ice skater.
Right.
You got to fight like a wrestler. You got to golf. You got to fight like a wrestler or a fighter or a boxer, and you got to play 3 quarters, 3 periods like it's like a football game or something.
Right, and you're in and back out.
In and out. Yep.
And the next thing you know, you do a little thing wrong, you're penalized.
Yeah. Well, it's funny that the guys in the FPHL up here that I'll be sending you to go see, most of these are they're the minor leagues. So we got 4 teams in Georgia. We got 2 of them. Athens Rock Lobsters just joined, and then River Dragons in FPHL. Making Mayhem is they take on Pensacola. They're kind of a step above in the SPHL. And then you got Atlanta Gladiators, which is just minor teams.
Right.
Used to be Colorado. I don't know who they are now. I guess Utah. But what's cool about the FPHL is all those guys know each other in the off seasons because they work regular jobs. Because it's not they're not millionaires. But if they're on different teams, it's like you and me, we just start fighting because the fans want to see it.
Right.
We're not really punching. We're doing the wrestling thing.
Exactly.
I know 2 guys that did that. And one of the fans sent me a message says, "Hey, I was there at the River Dragons game when they took on the Carolina Thunderbirds, which is basically their rivals. 2 guys were fighting, but then I got looking close, and it looked like a fake wrestling match. And I was like, those 2 guys knew each other."
And not to mention, the rest of the crowd loved it.
The rest of the crowd loved it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
anyway, I'll get
all
out
right,
of here.
man.
Ryan, I'll tell you,
Appreciate
an absolute pleasure, man.
all right, I'll send you over the information and stuff.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. But yeah, if I can get that segment, that'd be awesome.
That'd be cool.
All right, man. And send me that in next month.
All right. Good. There you go, guys. Let's get rid of.
That has helped us as a team also have that level of response to adversity that's been positive. He just keeps pushing. He's got the respect amongst his teammates at the highest level. From a leadership standpoint, he's vocal, but obviously leads by example all at the same time. And the combination.
More clients, guys. More clients. I'm going to put this over here before other clients want to come in and get some. Those are some big old cookies, guys. Oh. Got to get the family there. Let's get rid of that so I can go ahead and. Just think, what would be good? Some of us would drink milk with this. Let's see. Some of us would drink milk with these cookies, but I know that Brother Martin's going to drink. These are gigantic cookies as big as your head, somebody's head. I know that Brother Martin would drink some Jameson with it. You know you're going to still have to work, Pete. Let me tell you what you're going to do when it becomes a movie. I'm going to show you and train you how to do a radio podcast show so that she can't say. So I was like, Pete, you're still going to have to work. I'm like, I am working. I'm going to help you out, brother. So that when you weld, it's just stuff you do on your ranch for fun. Thanks to Glory, you're not good. Well, coffee or milk with them, it is good, definitely so. Martin would be taking some Jameson with his, though.
Hey, sports fans, it's Rod Peterson here, host of the Rod Peterson Show, inviting you to join us daily for 2 hours of Atlanta's funnest sports talk right here on WVEQ. I say fun because it is. You've never heard a show like it because we make the listeners a part of the show. Every day between noon and 2 p.m. Eastern, you'll hear plenty of the best sports talk, including the latest on the Falcons, the Braves, and more. And you know, you might even hear it from you. That's the Rod Peterson Show, daily at noon, right here on WQEE 99.1 FM. Every coach, every week, this is the SEC football report. Here's my choice. On our next showdown, Missouri and South Carolina battling for the Mayor's Cup for the 15th time ever, this time in the Palmetto State. Down to touchdown in the waning moments of the fourth quarter. Things look bleak for Coach Eli Drinkwitz in Mizzou, combating the problems captain the longtime quarterback Brady Cook missed the contest due to injury. All the pressure on backup Drew Pine. With their backs against the wall, Missouri delivered, scoring twice in the final 40 seconds to take the lead. The shot Oklahoma under the lights in Cumberland with that late scoop and score. With Cook
All righty. Crumble. They got 3 locations in Georgia. And when you come through, you can order it online too, probably, Terry. But the week of Thanksgiving, they're going to be making all the homemade pies. Woo. I really want to eat some of this, but we don't. I'm gonna save it and take it later. Since I got to warm them up.
To be able to step up, and obviously we knew that was an issue last year with just the lack of depth in the defensive line, and we knew we needed to get more depth, and we did. You know, Tools wasn't here, but all came in, and those guys rotated in and out, and they were able to rotate a lot of.
You gotta watch Frankie. What about Frankie? What'd he do? Bye, everybody. Take care. Have a nice day. You too, Miss Jessica. You listen to him and no, Glory's not. No, he's got some good ideas. It's all good, ladies and fellows. You have a good, safe weekend too, guys. I'm going to come back on. Coffee for me. Coffee for you, Pamela. It's called Crumble. And you can get it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and at Crumble Cookies. Crumble Cookies. That's nice. That is nice. Crumble. Crumble. Crumbl. That's how they call it, crumble. See ya, truck driver Terry. You need to make your way into Georgia and get some of this cookies and stuff. Not gonna help with any of our weights, guys, but hey, sure is darn good.
Still control their own destiny to earn a spot in the CFP. With a home matchup against Texas in the final week of the season looming large, with extra pressure on A&M to take care of business against New Mexico State and Auburn the next 2 games. With a bright spotlight focus on the program, Aggie coach Mike Alper laid out how important it was. The performance to be higher than what you have to accomplish. If the kids can understand, okay, I'm going to elevate the previous process.
So I have a question. We got a thing on our YouTube request, and it was from Randall Munson. Is that the same Randall in Alabama?
Yes.
It is?
I think so, yeah. Yep, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to get out of here. Stay tuned. We've got Lyrical Wisdom coming up next. Stay tuned to all the radio stations we've got coming up behind me at 10 a.m. on WZZV as Pastor C.F. Reed and much more. Guys, you have a great day. Peace, love, respect. I'm out of here. Want to thank the Mattress Man, David, for joining us on this Friday morning. And you guys have a great day. We're back here next Monday. Yeah, what a weekend. Tyson's going to beat Paul. I'm already picking that. He might bite his ear off. See you guys on Monday.
Oh my God. How many people remember that?
I do.
I do too. I will never forget that. That was the famous Evander Holyfield. Tyson and Holyfield.
Yeah, Tyson and Holyfield.
And Holyfield used to live in this area. He used to live in the house that now Rick Ross owns. I think.